I appeal for cessation of hostilities, not because you are too exhausted to fight, but because war is bad in essence. The more money you spend on guns, the less money you spend on people. More weapons, less happiness. More guns, more misery. Nations who are proud of their guns, tanks, missiles, etc., are deprived of humanity. It's time for us to turn to each other, not on each other. We will not learn how to live together in peace by killing each other's children. No more war never again. Peace, it is peace which must guide the destinies of people and of all mankind. War is as much a punishment to the punisher as to the sufferer. Nothing will end war unless the people themselves refuse to go to war. How vile and despicable war seems to me. I would rather be hacked to pieces than take part in such an abominable business. There is a higher court than courts of justice, and that is the court of conscience. It supersedes all other courts. Just war theory has been converted into a form of apologistic for whatever atrocities your favored state is carrying out. Observe good faith and justice toward all nations. Cultivate peace and harmony with all. People do not make wars, governments do. War does not determine who is right, only who is left. The means of defense against foreign danger historically have become the instrument of tyranny at home. No nation could preserve its freedom in the midst of continual warfare. It is our true policy to steer clear of entangling alliances with any portion of the foreign world. No protected war can fail to endanger the freedom of a democratic country. The executive has no right, in any case, to decide the question whether there is or is not cause for declaring war. You don't liberate a country standing on the soil of another. My religion is based on truth and non-violence. There never was a good war or a bad peace. There is nothing so likely to produce peace as to be well prepared to meet the enemy. Peace is not achieved by controlling nations, but mastering our thoughts. If they want peace, nations should avoid the pinpricks that precede cannon shoots. Never, for the sake of peace and quiet, deny your own experience or convictions. You cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. Bullets cannot be recalled. They cannot be uninvented, but they can be taken out of the gun. Peace is the virtue of civilization. War is its crime. Make no mistake, the anti-war voice long for us to lose any war they cannot prevent. My personal opinion is that if someone writes honestly about war, it will inherently be anti-war. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. If you like war, be a nationalist. If you like peace, be a citizen of the world. The nationalist not only does not disapprove of atrocities committed by his own side, but he has a remarkable capacity for not even hearing about them. Whoever wants peace among nations must seek to limit the state and its influence most strictly. What is absurd and monstrous about war is that men who have no personal quarrel should be trained to murder one another in cold blood. It is my conviction that killing under the cloak of war is nothing but an act of murder. A people free to choose will always choose peace. The heights of popularity and patriotism are still the beaten road to power and tyranny. Great is the goal of an unnecessary war.